Hey y'all, this is Lydia. It's very important right now to stay out of old habits and to stay out of the past in ways that we know isn't serving us. And this includes going into old memories that just pull us back into old energy. And this has nothing to do necessarily with it being negative or positive memories or, happy or painful memories. It's about just clinging to old things that we know have their place on one hand, but on the other hand, if we attach to them too strongly, we're holding ourselves back from this portal we are stepping through. And it's a very intense portal, it's a very powerful one where we're being really asked to live our personal mythologies and to really consider the story we want to live and these energies that are coming through that's showing us what wants to be created through us, what wants to come through us. And it's okay if we feel some resistance to that because that resistance is dealing with the past and perhaps even energetic ties or energetic stories or energetic contracts wrapping up and coming to a close. And that can be scary, it can be jarring, or it can be something we just don't want to have to deal with or we don't want to have to go through. But at the same time, so much is being promised for us if we step through this portal and really honor the story we were born to live and the story that we want to live and the visions we have for ourselves. And a lot of information is coming through and what that can be, and this information isn't necessarily thoughts or ideas. It could very well just be a feeling, and this feeling we're being asked, the feeling that we're being shown, is something that we're being asked to step into more and more and more and more. And this definitely involves staying out of old patterns, staying out of habits, staying out of perhaps even seeking outside of ourselves too much, and to be more in tune with ourselves and perhaps inward facing in the name of being outward facing. So understanding ourselves, understanding our values, and stripping away as many labels as we can so we can get back to our true selves. And this has been a major theme coming through lately. It's a little counterintuitive, but I've found that the more labels I take away from myself and the more labels I strip away, the more my ego comes into a new maturity or a new strength where while I am saying no, 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 no to old ways of identifying myself, I'm also in that same process opening up to the multi-dimensional aspects of myself, of all the things I actually am. And it's almost like these labels that we sometimes place on ourselves is what sort of veils or cloaks our true multi-dimensional nature, which is so much more than what our mind can fathom. And the more we strip away these labels and strip away these constructs that we have attached to ourselves and identified with, the more we open ourselves up to our more true nature, which is very expansive, very beautiful, very divine, and multi-dimensional, as I've said. So these new energies that want to come through, we're being cut away from the old so that they can make space for this new energy. So definitely honor that. If you feel yourself going into an old pattern or going into an old habit, note it and gently just be like, okay, I'm just going to give this space and not respond to it or act to it now and see if it comes back around. And just keep doing that and not even judging ourselves if perhaps we go back into an old pattern, but to set that intention and to be clear with ourselves that this is releasing and this is going away and this is being shedded or taken off. And it's going to take some time for some things, especially those more deep rooted things. But these new energies that want to come in are being pretty, adamant. I would say now is the easiest time to really let those things go because of this eclipse cycle we're coming off of has been breaking away so much. So that breaking away, it's important for us to not to pick it back up and to actually participate by allowing those things to sort of lose their energetic attachment to us by not putting our energy there and not putting our focus there and really focusing on the things we want moving forward. So I'm sending love and wishing you well. Bye.